the few times I saw it. And you can actually do some interesting things with Bottle to keep your Ancient Apparition full of mana, to keep your Chaos Knight full of mana. Very early Bottle pickup on IO.
Big loss there. Hani actually doing very decently in middle. He's actually may dive Dendi here.
Dendi with 5 stacks. Fnatic's going to come over to try and help, and Dendi eating a lot of damage. This might be our first blood. There's an Astral Imprison, and that'll be it. It's one of those things, you know, but no matter how good you are, you can still find yourself in a bad situation against a competent Batrider player. You get 4 or 5 stacks in the first couple of levels. You get 4 or 5 stacks of sticky napalm, you will just die. And that's exactly what we just saw in Fnatic. Going to use Scorched Earth, and Hani now may be in some trouble. Yeah, he's actually... Oh, we got some help from the Centaur Stomp. Not going to matter as Puppey rotated his way over.
Top tower's going to fall too already.
And
man, they're forced to use Glyph on the left side. This T2 is already at 1,000 HP and much more damage to follow after.
And here we go, Fly. Right on top of Puppey, and there's the Grave Chill. This should be a free one, and it will be. And this is just flat out Fnatic recognizing that the posture free tower. Hang on. Yep. It's a 2-second Chaos Bolt. KKY right there with him. Kuroki leading the charge along with Vost. Trixie trying to salve through auto attacks. Will get off it. Oh, the Timber Chain. Actually, one more tower shot. They will end up trading. That's a decent trade for him, though. Now, hang on. They're going to dive Puppey again. Phoenix making his way over. Puppey dies in the shadow of his own tier 3. And there's just action everywhere. Hani here in mid once again has Dendi hemmed up, and he drops a second time. 5-2 in this early game, an unmitigated disaster for Navi.
We probably see it versus the most, but yeah, as of right now, it is just not working out for them. Not a good pick in this particular scenario, or at least not yet.
And Funix spots out Trixie and company. Trixie and Hani trying to be cute over in the Radiant side jungle. They're going to pursue him out, and Trixie's in trouble and knows it. And Timber Chains does what damage he can, but ends up tracked down. They're going to collapse on Puppey here. This should be a free kill as the lasso spent by Hani drags him down to the river. And we'll get off the cold feet. Hani will be able to outrun it, just barely. So they end up trading 1 for 1. And Havost is going to be the target for sure. He's going to make his way into the woods. Oh, Havost in a lot of trouble here. It's a Lucent Beam and going to be lassoed back. They didn't even need to spin the lasso there. He was dead to rights. Dead to rights either way. And
or decently farmed, I'd say. 2 and 2. He's pretty farmed considering he was an off lane versus a dual lane, and then, oh boy.
Kuro walked into some trouble, and Havost's going to come back in. He's going to go ahead and spend his combo on Era.
It's a big kill for them.
If they can get him.
If they can get it.
No. So far, Nature's Attendance is there. Havost has Reality Ripped in 1 second. Lucent Beam spin. He's got to turn and run. In the meantime, OD and Funix show up, and Era's back to full health. Havost pursued out, cleaned up with 1 more Lucent Beam. And he had to pick his shot. Pursued a little too far, gave up a little too late, and ended up dead. Dendi now lassoed under his own tier 1, and Era ain't done. Astral Imprison is there. Kuroki there to help out. Fly manages to find another kill elsewhere. Can they get Dendi here? Nope, there's the Sanity's Eclipse, but Visage from downtown makes it another kill and a double kill for himself. The Familiar's there. They are just completely running over Navi short of 10 minutes in, and Era makes it away with 70. And Puppey lassoed back. Hani catches him a little overextended down here, and yep, look at this. Roche Pit now where they're holding church and worshiping the Aegis that'll be on the floor sometime soon.
Yeah, easy kill for them. Too easy, probably.
All right, Merlini. Coach him back. What do you do? I mean, at this point, it is officially out of hand. Almost 10,000 gold now. Will charge. Looks like he's going to want to grab a set of drums now that he's finally got some item progression going. They have a glyph if they want to glyph this and defend it. Yeah, they're going to mass reactions. They got to run quick. Nope, they're going to stand and fight. No Tail came in a little bit too early. Trixie's there, catches a 3-man chakram, and manages to Timber Chain out. Now Hani's there. He's eating a lot of damage in the meantime, looking for a target. Will manage to find Havost. Era in trouble. Will have the Aegis popped. And Hani managing to pull Havost out of position. Well shot with the flame break. And now Kuroki looks to be the next to drop. And Hani blinks on top of him. Chakram not going to be enough to catch up with Fnatic as he manages to retreat along with Puppey. Hani spotted him out, and there's going to be, yep, the lasso on the Dindy. Pulled out, blown up, and if they want to take the fight, they got to go now. Trixie managed to chase him up and chase him off to the north, and Nature's Attendants showing its strength over and over again. Such a powerful early game spell, just allows them to keep shoving after these small skirmishes, and wow, KKY completely melts in front of his own tier 2. This is going to be...
Yeah, they did get a tower, but can they really come back from this? Oh, Doom comes out on Era.
Yep, Era Doom through his BKB, but already got off his ulti. In the meantime, Visage Familiars are there. Fnatic actually managed to juke him a little bit. The rest of them seem like they're going to be able to get away. Just heard Phantasm go off of Ost, banging away on some creeps. Fnatic will be pursued out by Trixie, trying the Timber Chain and Chakram after. Managed to catch him with the slow there. Havost hanging around in enemy territory. Not sure what the plan was there. Just kind of trying to clean up farm, it looked like.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, just kind of kicking it. Trixie throws out the Chakram, won't be pursued. And fight. Chilling Touch popped. Here comes Hani. Looking for a target. Flame Break thrown. And manages to grab out Dindy. Dindy blown up immediately. There's the AA ulti doing good damage. No Tail end up dying in the middle of it. And Fly cleaned up as well. Fnatic used Doom on Era. And Era ends up eating a lot of damage. But Trixie going to work as best he can, at least for the moment. Hani now the target of Avos. Puppy's right there with him. Trixie continuing to hang around this fight, though. Will manage to get a kill on the Ione and brings down Havost as well. This is what we talk about whenever we talk about the Timbersaw just being a time bomb in a fight. He's one of those heroes you have to account for or this happens. An ultra kill because no one focus fired him. No one wanted to bring him down. They brought down Era.
Backing for them. Havost caught out.
Going to be lassoed back. Kuro's there. Going to try to get him out. And
wow, what a nice Lucent Beam from Era to interrupt the relocate.
And Fnatic manages to get 2 for free. And looks like...
Rax and try and push because I don't think they can defend. Like, I think they know they can't defend either. Maybe if they, like, take a fight at the T4, they can. There's the AA ult that comes out.
Decent damage done, but so far just really not enough to scare them away at all. They're taking what they can elsewhere, namely a tier 1 and a tier 2. And we're going to see a lasso on the Dindy. There's the Eclipse, and he drops immediately. Godlike now for Trixie, who has dominated this game more or less from word 1. He didn't have the best start in history, but he had a good enough one. And then we just saw him go berserk. And again, a hero like this, in competent hands, you have to account for in these fights, and they just have not been doing that. And Trixie has managed to use it to quite solid effect. Aegis reclaimed in just about 30 seconds. Puppy caught out. Here comes Dindy. Gets the imprison off on Fly. And in the meantime, Enchantress actually managing to find kills elsewhere. Fly will finally end up dead here. It looks like they actually did go toe-to-toe back here at the tier 3. So Hani there actually spent his...
Like 800 gold. That is... Or 1,000 gold. That's not worth it.
I agree. And now Kuro might be in some trouble. Will be in some trouble. Cleaned up for free. And all the while, creeps were banging around on their base at the tier 4s.
Bo's getting greedy there.
And here we go. Fnatic back up in about 45 seconds as well.
Structures are fortified.
And Glyph popped, now down. Dindy's got to be careful. He's not very survivable right now. Fnatic rushes forward, has his BKB ready. That's a DD active on Era, as he just is going to be able to pull down these buildings on a whim. Luna actually manages to get a solo kill on Fnatic in the meantime. Probably just off of Glaves at this point. And buyback from Doom, and this will be your last hurrah. Only one set of racks remaining. BKB on, well, they will be able to grab Fnatic out. He's cleaned up. Dindy's there. BKB's up on both sides. Havost just kind of wandering in circles, getting next to nothing done. Ends up dead, and GG. Well, most people pick Navi to finish second in our standings or first, depending on how they matched up against Alliance. They lost against Alliance, and then Team Liquid upset them. Most people